In this video, I'm going to show you how you could make tournament-grade cornhole boards right in your garage with minimal tools. So here we go. First, I got the playing surface from Cornhole Ace. They provide an 18mm Baltic birch. However, the underside of this top came routed for 18mm Baltic birch frames, which I was not using. I was using 3/4 by 2.5 inch select pine. So I had to expand these chambers with a circular saw and straight edge to essentially route it 2mm wider to fit my frame wood. Assembled the frame. Made sure everything was looking good. Then it was time for pocket holes. So I got a general tool pocket hole jig, which unfortunately I wouldn't recommend. I don't feel like it puts the holes in the best place, and it leaves the screw head slightly protruding from the side of the wood, which is really annoying, especially when you come to assembling your legs, which I'll show you here in a bit. But here I do all the pocket holes for the frames. Do some routing. Smooth everything out with a 1/4 inch round over bit. Do some sanding, do some cleanup, and now we install. We put a layer of glue in there, smooth it out, drop the frame in place, clamp, and begin securing the frame to the playing surface with screws. Everything looking good. After some sanding these corners, making everything look nice and uniform and routed, we can get to work on the legs. For the legs, I picked two 14.5 inch pieces of select pine, glued and screwed them together to create my leg. Now I used a Coors Light can to create the radius template for the round side and used the miter saw to just cut at 45, 22.5, 15 and 0 degrees on each side, which I would then round out on a belt sander. We get our holes in, get our geometry worked out, got to grind down those little screw heads in there so they don't mar my legs. And boom, we assemble these legs. Unfortunately, I ran out of media here at the end, so we're gonna have to cut to showing you exactly what these things look like when they're done. And here you go. Worked out pretty good. Let's screw at the bottom of the legs a little closer than I'd like to the ground, but small detail. Never perfect. Now here we go, doing some stencil work with some vinyl sticker here to put Bluffside Brewery logo on there. It's a project that my friend and I work in our spare time. Now here's some masking for a frame we're going to put around the outside as well. Paint the frame, paint the logo. I didn't get a chance to show you painting of the red circle around the hole, but that was just a simple 8-inch template, hand cut masking. And boom, here's the final result. After about 8 coats of poly, water-based poly, sanding with 800 in between coats, creates what I think is a very nice playing surface. It releases out nicely on the slick side and checks up nicely on the sticky side for the bags I've been throwing, which are slide rights. It's a beautiful surface. There's still some wood grain, but it's very smooth, but just the right amount of friction for some really nice performance. And again, with the cross bracing and that how sturdy this thing is built, there's really no bouncing. The boards are very quiet compared to the boards that I had been throwing on. These really, you hear mostly the sound of the bag hitting the surface and not much resonance of the wood itself. I am a novice, so I do still miss the board, and it is so annoying. But I make some once in a while. I don't throw a very flat bag yet, so it's hard to really show you the performance of this board, but all I can say is personally, I am very happy having these in my backyard right now. It's a huge step up from what I had been learning on, so I'm stoked. I feel like I could bring these to any tournament and they'll hold their own against anything out there. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time.